Alright, let's look at the homework 7.4, 7.5, problem number 10. Alright, so let's find these 4 second partial derivatives. Alright, so in order to do that, we have to find first partials. So take the partial derivative with respect to x. Alright, so if you look at it, e to the y is just going to be a constant. So I'll just write it down here, e to the y. Right? Then we just have to take the derivative of x squared. So that would be 2x. So I'll just put 2 here and 2x. Right? Actually, maybe I should probably write it as a 2x e to the y. Right? Then let's find partial with respect to y. Right? So since x squared is just going to be a constant, so I'll just put it here. Alright, derivative of e to the y is going to be just e to the y. Alright, so we have that. Alright, so then we have a partial, second partial with respect to x. Alright, so we just have to take the partial of this with respect to x. So derivative of 2x is going to be 2. E to the y is just a constant, so you're just going to get that. Right? And then partial with respect to x, then with respect to y. Alright, so that's going to be, so we take the partial of this guy with respect to y, you're just going to get 2x is just a number. And derivative of e to the y is e to the y. Right? How about the partial of y first, then partial with respect to x. So take this guy and then take the partial with respect to x. So it's going to be 2x. And e to the y is just a constant. Right? About the partial, second partial with respect to y. Right? So you're going to get, let's see, so this guy, we just take the partial with respect to y. So you're just going to get the same thing. Right? Then we just need to evaluate this guy with respect, evaluate this guy at -1, 0. So x is -1, y is 0. So this is going to be 2. Right? X equals -1 and then 0. So it's a -2 times 1. Right? Here it's same thing. It's -2. Right? Here, if you plug in, so it's a -1 squared will be 1, so it's going to be 1. Alright, so let's type it in, which was 2, -2, -2, and 1. Alright, so let's check the answer. Submit for testing. Alright, it came back, and we got all these guys correctly. Alright, that's it. I hope that this was clear.